Hello YouTube, this is Godzilla 98 Rules, and I finally have another toy review. I know it's been a while, but I have been busy with my other hobbies and college at the moment, but I finally had some time to do another one. Anyways, this figure was requested by Gomera42. It is the approximately about, I'm going to guess, 8-inch Imperial Gigan. Anyways, I said 8-inch. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think he's exactly 9 inches tall. But anyways, as you can see, yeah, he is a very miserable figure. While they did try to get the look of Gigan, they didn't do a very good job. Especially on the hands, the feet, the scales on his body, and the fins. And also the eyes and tusks. Anyways, get started. Detail. As you can tell, the detail on here it's okay for what it is. It's an Imperial figure, so it's a rather cheap imitation and all, but it does look okay. They were alright about getting the horns on Gigan's head and neck. The fin does look a little accurate, except for these little spheres, whatever they're supposed to be. They did put the claws that are on the horns, that's what you want to call them, on the back of his tail. They did put the Ghidorah-like scale pattern on him, but instead of just being in certain sections of his belly and just on his tail and all, and all around here and all, it's all over his body. It should have been more like this texture right here on the rest. And they also did give him sort of a buzzsaw belly, not a very good one. And they do have these folds, I guess is what they're supposed to be, right on his knees. And even though they're not accurate, his claws do look okay. And his beak looks pretty accurate, except that the tusks are pointing straight down and not outward. So yeah, as for detail wise, it's what you'd expect from Imperial. Anyways, next thing, articulation. This figure has a total of 5 points of articulation. The arms can go 360 degrees, but the legs can get in the way, and because of that, this arm is rather loose. And the same with this arm. The legs can go 360 degrees, but it's rather tough because of the way they got this section of skin here folded over the legs, so it's rather tough, and I'm not going to do it because I may risk doing that to the legs. And the tail can go 360 degrees, you just got to get the legs out of the way. Anyways, next thing, scaling. There's not a whole lot of figures he can scale with, but might as well start with the one you would scale him with, the Imperial Godzilla. Anyways, hold up here. As you can tell, Godzilla is just a bit taller. They do come in scale with Gigan's horns, but as for the top of his head, Godzilla is just a bit taller. And I'm not so sure, but I think they were about the exact same size in Godzilla vs. Gigan. I might need to look at the movie again. But yeah, if you want these two classics to fight each other, it can most definitely work. Okay, since I don't have really any more, I might as well just scale them in comparison with my other Gigans. First will be the Bandai Creation 6-inch Gigan. Yep, not very good. I guess if you want to do an episode with a Gigan Jr., it could work. That's about all I can think of with this. And like I said, you could tell that looking at the skin comparisons that they were trying to get this effect on him, but they overdid it. Anyways, next one will be the Bandai Creation about 6-7 inch Gigan 2004. And just like the other one, he's most definitely bigger, but this one's a little closer in size, so it might work. I guess. And last one is the Bandai Creation 12 inch Gigan 2004. And now you can look right off bat that finally we got a competition going on here. There's finally someone a little taller than him. And I guess this could work if you want this guy to be like a final boss character for him to fight. But yeah, I'm gonna put it out of the way. Anyways, when it comes to scaling with this guy, just about the only figure I think that can work with him is another Imperial figure. I think they're made for their own company. And though I keep saying Imperial, to be honest, it's actually a bootleg. Don't know if you can see that very well, but right there on his foot it says China. But any Imperial figure would have the Imperial logo under their feet. And hopefully you can see that there is no Imperial logo on their feet. So what I actually have here, I believe, is a bootleg. And the yeah, and the same goes for Godzilla. Made in China. So I actually have a bootleg of an Imperial figure. Anyways, overall, while they did do an okay job with it, because any Godzilla fan can look straight at it and figure out it's supposed to be Gigan, but with how inaccurate it looks to the real thing, it's kind of sad. Anyways, I'm going to give him for this one I'm going to do 2 separate ratings. For accuracy and accuracy and looks, he's going to get a 2 out of 5. Because, unlike Gigan, for Godzilla here, if you were to look straight at this figure, you can tell that they were trying to mimic the more classic looking Godzilla because it looks so much like him except in the face. Unlike Gigan here, the only thing that's accurate looking on Gigan is the beak and the fin on the back and the horns up here and certain other little places, but other than that, it just doesn't look like him. So for that for detail and accuracy rating, he's going to get a 2 out of 5. And overall, I'm going to give him a 3 out of 5. Like I said, he is an okay figure, and he's most definitely one you would want to add to your collection. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and this is Godzilla 98 Rule signing out.